in an imperfect world without the hopes of a utopia or something like that. Alright, today I'm checking out Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. I'm listening to the song Ebony and Ivory. Let's get into it.
Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? We all know that people are the same wherever you go. There is good and bad in everyone. And we learn to live, we learn to give each other what we need to survive. Together alive. Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we?
Ebony, Ivory, living in perfect harmony. Ebony, Ivory.
We all know.
Okay. Ebony and Ivory trying to get me started. I don't want to get started. Why can't we live together in perfect harmony? Honestly, I think we do. I don't think the most disharmony in society is between Ebony and Ivory. I think it's like within Ebony or within Ivory. Like, you look at most crimes, don't most people commit violent crimes against people who look like them more than other people? You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the disharmony is. But I wasn't alive back in 1982. I don't know what was going on back then. Maybe that was the biggest part of disharmony in society, was Ebony and Ivory clashing. If I had to place a bet, I would say it wasn't, though. I would say the biggest disharmony in society is within cultures. It's not the cross-cultural disharmony. I think the cross-cultural thing, at least modern day, is pretty good. Back then, I'm sure it was worse than it is now. And it's like 40 years ago. Definitely was worse. But I wonder how bad it was.
People are the same wherever you go. There is good and bad in everyone. We learn to live when we learn to give each other what we need to survive. Together alive. Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? Side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we?
Ebony, Ivory, living in perfect harmony. 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 Ebony, Ivory, living in perfect harmony.
Well. I'm happy to announce, 40 years later, that Ebony and Ivory, they are living in perfect harmony. The thing about it is, for perfect harmony, that'd be utopia. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world is perfectly imperfect. There's always going to be crime. And then if the crime crosses cultural barriers, then you could say, oh, that was racially motivated. But if the crime doesn't cross cultural barriers, you don't have that racism excuse. So it's like saying racism just sensationalizes the crime. But people be committing crimes on everybody of all different cultures. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think like the race being a factor is that big of a deal modern day. So I would say we're in perfect harmony. By perfect, I don't mean like there's no racism, but there's just always going to be some kind of in-group bias. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to exist forever. So I mean, I would say it's as perfect as it could be in an imperfect world without the hopes of a utopia or something like that. But like I said, that's 40 years ago. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. Maybe y'all were super racist in the 80s or something. I don't know. Modern day, I feel pretty good. Going anywhere, everywhere.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.